Coral Island just shared a first look at even more new features coming soon to the game, going to show that this update is even bigger than we could have ever imagined. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Sunstone, and today we have a brand new episode of Thinking Out Loud, the show where I explore a variety of interesting and exciting gaming topics and share my honest thoughts with you all. Today's hot topic is Coral Island's June 2024 developer update, which gave us a preview at even more new features that will be coming to the game's 1.1 version. Please be warned ahead of our discussion that this video will include mid to late game spoilers, but otherwise, without any further ado, let's get right into it. First and foremost, the 1.1 update has an official name, which is the Story Finale Land and Sea Update. This update will be released as soon as possible, and no, there is still no set release date for it, so by now you probably thought we've met all the new characters coming to the game. But surprise, there's more. Introducing 4 new merfolk NPCs, Galung, Etna, Todi, and Lannon, most of whom are actually Merfolk Kingdom shopkeepers, so get your coral coins at the ready. Up first, Galung is the sculptor of the Merfolk Kingdom, who can turn sand into masterpieces. His longtime partner Viren also sculpts, but Galung runs their decor shop where we will be able to purchase items to decorate our underwater homes and farms. Galung spends his days lost in creativity and deep conversation with his best friend Lannon, who is the chatty and vibrant clothing vendor of the sea. She's always ready to brighten your day with her dazzling smile and perfectly curated outfits, and she's full of curiosity about life on land, often marveling at human habits and inventions. Next up is Etna, married to Tahat, who together are the parents of Denali. Etna spends her days tending to her garden, and we can assume that she's also quite sweet given what we know of Denali and her disposition, if the pearl doesn't fall far from the clamshell. Does that work here? We're going with it. Finally, we've been introduced to Todi, the friendly owner of the general shop, who has a knack for finding great deals on rare items. He always has the latest in stock, from fresh Patalia seeds to unique sea spices. Todi runs the shop with his amazing wife Lawu, who's a wizard in the kitchen. When he's not minding the store, Todi loves exploring the coral forests, and dreaming about life above the waves. I think it's so heartwarming and charming to hear that some of these merfolk dream and wonder about life on land. Because of this, I think it'll be even more amazing to get to know them and maybe share stories about that life so they don't just have to wonder. Now we're about to take a big pivot away from the merfolk and toward land ranch animals, but not just any animals. Dinosaurs. In the 1.1 update, you will in fact be able to transform your ranch animals into dinosaurs. These dino costumes will automatically adjust in size depending on which animal you equip it to, so you can have mini T-Rexes and giant velociraptors, for example. If you're a dino lover and want to cut right to the chase about how to acquire these awesome costumes, you will need to focus on working toward the museum's town rank S quests in 1.1. By completing the dinosaur holograms in the museum, you'll unlock specific costumes to match, and it looks like you may be restricted to equipping 2-legged suits to your 2-legged animals and 4-legged suits to your 4-legged friends, which honestly makes perfect sense, but otherwise go crazy. It looks like this lineup even includes a woolly mammoth, so as random as this is, I think it's a really awesome idea. I do wonder if this means they might add other equipable pet and ranch animal skins in the future, following what could be a wide variety of themes. This would be an awesome way to continually refresh the game or even offer small paid DLCs down the line. Next up, we will be introduced to some in-game gacha machines, which first of all look super awesome, and second of all offer amazing prizes. One gacha machine will be located in the savannah, while the other will be found at the recycling center, which is exciting because I always wondered what purpose the recycling center would hold. According to the team, we can redeem a daily prize from the gachas, and different machines will require different materials to operate. For example, the recycling gacha will require trash in exchange for pull tokens, which is so amazing because at a certain point, we really do accumulate a lot of trash. And what better way to use it? They actually showed us what appears to be an entire rewards menu with different tiers of prizes. In the recycling center gacha, we can earn resources at the lowest tier and what appears to be an entire selection of pufferfish furniture. at the next 2 tiers. And if we're extremely lucky, there are 2 special rewards of adorable exterior skins for our shed, the turnip shed and the carrot shed. Yeah, I will happily swim through all the pufferfish furniture to try and get these 2 items. It'll be so nice to have multiple exteriors for the sheds, so we can actually have multiple distinct buildings on our farms. And I love how whimsical and fitting to the farm these specific exteriors are, so go make some extra space on your land in preparation. The Savannah Gacha rewards look incredibly intriguing. Again, at the lowest tier we have resources, with tier B offering high value fertilizers and mushrooms, including some completely new varieties of mushrooms. At tier A, there are seedlings, some equipment, some kind of mysterious scroll, which I am so curious about. Finally, for the special rewards category here, we have an entirely new set of mushroom-themed furniture, which is definitely a need for me. Now, we've also been given a little sneak peek at more of what's to come from the Savannah Biome, which will be more than just the new ranch animals and the gacha. There is a brand new animal NPC named Lady Lavana, and it looks like this is a one-stop shop for all sorts of goodies. Presumably this is where we will get the buffalo and ostrich ranch animals, just according to this menu, but also indoor and outdoor furniture, and a special challenge. It seems that this challenge will activate a sort of racing mini game, which will reward you with unique prizes if you win. You will also be able to unlock a Lady Lavana outfit after completing her offering, which was previously teased as the quest for progressing towards Town Rank S in the Domain of Heritage, and completing the Guardian's mural. So it's safe to say that we will receive rewards for each of these 4 Guardians and their corresponding offerings. While these were the major new features as highlighted by the developers, there is a whole slew of other updates to come on top of everything they've already shared to date. So yeah, this update is massive. In terms of other new content, I am so beyond delighted to see that we will finally be able to use the mysterious locked door next to our houses, which is now open and takes us to our very own cellar. This looks so cool, and the best part is that aging barrels produce faster when placed inside the cellar, which is awesome because they take forever. Plus, if you fix up the bottom half of the cellar, you can use this entire area as well. Of course, we love our stamina fruit, but did you know this fruit actually has a sibling called the wellness fruit? This cute pink fruit will permanently increase your overall health, but where is it located? Finally, for other new content, it has been confirmed that we will be able to unlock the Lumina Sprinkler to help automate our underwater farms. In case you missed it, for underwater farming, the crops need light to grow instead of water, like you would need on land. So we will have Lumina wands akin to our watering cans on land, but then we will also be able to unlock and likely craft these Lumina sprinklers. So that was everything shared with regards to the 1.1 update, but the team also gave us a preview of multiplayer, which will be arriving to the game in the next update post 1.1. When playing Coral Island with others, you will be able to host a new multiplayer game or join an existing one using the co-op menu button. There will also be a wide variety of multiplayer specific settings, so we'll be able to choose a profit margin for gameplay along with whether we want to share money with all players or have separate savings. We can also choose the type of housing we'd like, either shared, where each player has a different room in the main house, separate housing, or a multiplex style. And then we can choose how many starting houses we'd like to have as well. In terms of server settings, you can tailor this for security purposes to your liking. This can be set to invite only, in which case you will have a code to share with others. You can also set it to friends only or open to the public. You can also determine who can participate in decorating, whether it be the game host, the owner of each specific house, I presume, or open to everyone. You can also choose whether everyone can design the exterior portion of the farmland or just the host. I love to see options when it comes to multiplayer aspects of games because everyone has different preferences and comfort levels when sharing their digital spaces, so big round of applause to Stairway for planning accordingly. There will be an in-game chat where the host will be indicated with a crown icon, and you will be able to see where everyone is on the world map, which is amazing. Again, please remember multiplayer is not part of the next update, and we still do not have a release date for 1.1. So those are my thoughts and first impressions on all the new content shared from the team at Stairway Games, the developers behind Coral Island. But what did you think? In a recent poll, I asked which newly revealed feature you're most excited about for Coral Island's upcoming 1.1 update, and 45% of you said the Savannah Biome features. So this would include the new ranch animals, the new minigame, just being able to explore this new area on the map, also potentially and quite likely many other features that have yet to be revealed. Coming in quite close at second place, we have Merfolk Kingdom Shops snatching 32% of the overall vote. With the addition of these new Merfolk NPCs, we now know that there will be at least a clothing store as well as a decor shop. We also previously knew that there would be a tattoo shop and a general store, so there will be at least 4 vendors in the Merfolk Kingdom. I love shopping. It seems like 32% of you do as well. At the lower end of the poll results, we have the Town Rank S rewards with only 13% of the vote, which is fair because the equipable dino suits for your ranch animals are very niche, so if you're not a fan of dinosaurs, you're not going to be super into this feature. I do think that this feature has a lot of potential though to expand far beyond the dinosaurs. If they have this equipable skin mechanic put in place, which they already have for the pets because of the Kickstarter rewards, and then now for the ranch animals with the 1.1 update, I would love to see the team add more equipable skins with different themes outside of just the dinos, because I think this could make it so fun and just add so much customizability to another aspect of your game. Only 10% of you are excited for the in-game gacha prizes. I don't know if this is just because the other options are so much more appealing, if it's because you're not a fan of the rewards specifically, or if you're not a fan of the gacha aspect of it, where it's going to be a random roll each day. I'm personally really excited for the new equipable shed skins and the mushroom furniture, though I think the reception of this feature will highly depend on exactly how difficult it is to get each of these items, but I think it's just going to be a nice little feature to go check out every day in your game and just roll and see what fun items you might get. You really can't lose with it because it's something we didn't have anyway, so it's just a bonus in my eyes. And I am very curious about those scrolls specifically that were shown. I really want to know more about what those are once I actually, get into the update and see for myself. Well, there you have it, friends. I hope you enjoyed another new episode of Thinking Out Loud. Please let me know down in the comments what you're most excited about for the 1.1 update, which has now been shared with us in 3 separate developer blogs. So again, this update is huge. Anything and everything, as long as you don't share any spoilers from the beta. You know I always love hearing from you. Please go ahead and shine the lovely like button if you enjoyed today's video. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I love you all. And until next time, take care.